Good afternoon, friends. This video on one of the important topic, burning topic, whether interest is leviable on reversal of wrongful availment of credit but not utilized. Different perspective, pan India. Let me take one example. You are a taxpayer. You have wrongly availed the credit as against 10 lakh rupees. You have added extra zero, it becomes 1 crore, and this is 1 crore rupees credit you have availed in your GSTR 3B as against 10 lakh rupees. Now you are reversing this credit, extra credit wrongfully availed, suo moto. When you come to know that you have wrongly availed this credit which is not eligible to you, suo moto, you are reversing this wrongful availment of credit before being utilized. Question H. Interest is leviable on reversal of wrongful availment of credit but not utilized. In my humble submission, when I have taken wrongful availment of credit, which is clerical error, to error is human, I'm reversing this credit in subsequent tax period. I cannot revise my GSTR 3B. There is no revision option. In subsequent tax period, I'm reversing this wrongful availment of credit. Now when I'm reversing, question H, interest is leviable under section 73, which is non-fraud case, section 74, which is fraud case. One of the component is even wrongful availment of credit is subject to interest liability. That is what the dispute pan India. In my humble submission and opinion, no interest leviable on reversal of wrongful availment of credit. Only thing, it should not be utilized. Now I'm saying this from the GST provision. If you go back to section 50 of CGST Act, which talks about interest on delayed payment of tax. Now when you go back to section 50, it states every person who is liable to pay tax under CGST Act and rules made thereunder fails to pay, word used, fails to pay. So there is non-payment or short payment. Then only interest going to be leviable, and interest is leviable only on net tax liability. So let's say if you are having 1 crore rupees tax liability and you got 80 lakh rupees lying in your e-credit ledger, to the extent of 20 lakh rupees, which is to be paid in cash, which is net tax liability, interest is going to be levied only on 20 lakh rupees. And now this provision is applicable from July 1, 2017 with retrospective date. Only condition you should know that there is no proceedings initiated under section 73 or 74 of CGST Act. Now what I was discussing, when I have wrongfully availed the credit and I'm reversing the credit before being utilized, unless it is utilized, it is not resulting into non-payment or short payment of tax, which is the condition. If you fails to pay under section 50 of CGST Act, till the time this wrongful availed credit result into non-payment of tax or short payment of tax, and which can happen only when you will utilize the credit. In simple word, जब तक आपने इस wrongfully availed क्रेडिट को यूटिलाइज नहीं किया, तब तक नॉन पेमेंट और शॉर्ट पेमेंट होगा ही नहीं। तो जब होगा नहीं, फेल्स टू पे जो प्रोविजन है वो इन्वोक ही नहीं होगा। सेक्शन 50 के अंदर if interest to be levied, there has to be fails to pay, and there should be non-payment or short payment. Then only interest leviable on net tax liability. So conclusion H, till the time this wrongfully availed credit result into, और वो तभी होगा जब आप उसे यूटिलाइज करेंगे। अगर आपने यूटिलाइज कर लिया तो ये नॉन पेमेंट कहलाएगा, शॉर्ट पेमेंट कहलाएगा, तभी इंटरेस्ट लगेगा, अदरवाइज नो इंटरेस्ट लीविएबल। एंड दिस पोजीशन इज बीइंग हेल्ड बाय ऑनरेबल पटना हाई कोर्ट इन 2019 in commercial steel engineering corporation. Interest is not leviable till the time wrongfully availed credit result into non-payment or short payment of tax. And recently, Madras High Court in F1 Component Private Limited given a judgment, and this judgment is coming on two fronts. First, interest under GST going to be levied only on net tax liability, effective from July 1, 2017. And second, no interest going to be levied for mismatch of credit. Mismatch is something different. Supplier is charging 18% and you may have availed at 28%. That is called mismatch. But wherever wrongful availment of credit, 18% charged by the supplier, you avail the credit of 18% but wrongly availed. Like I gave the example, as against 10 lakh, I have claimed 1 crore. And suo moto, by my own motion, मैंने खुद आइडेंटिफाई किया कि मुझसे गलती हो गई है. And I'm reversing the credit now. So this reversal of credit is not going to fall under mismatch of credit under section 42 of CGST Act. यानी section 50 subsection 3 का जो interest है, that cannot be levied when there is no case of mismatch. Conclusion part, if I have wrongly availed the credit but not utilized the same, then no interest going to be levied because it is not resulting into non-payment or short payment of tax. Quite simple and logical. अगर मैंने कोई क्रेडिट गलती से ले ली और उसको अगर मैंने यूटिलाइज कर लिया तो नॉन पेमेंट एंड शॉर्ट पेमेंट हो जाएगा, तब इंटरेस्ट लगेगा. लेकिन अगर आपने क्रेडिट गलती से ले ली जो आपको नहीं मिलनी चाहिए और आपने यूटिलाइज नहीं किया, तो यहां कोई नॉन पेमेंट और शॉर्ट पेमेंट की बात नहीं आएगी. फेल्स टू पे जो वर्ड यूज है अंडर सेक्शन 50, so interest is not going to be levied on reversal of wrongfully availed credit. Suo moto आपने रिवर्स कर दिया. आपको बस ये ध्यान रखना है कि no proceedings under section 73 non-fraud cases, 74 fraud cases इनिशिएट होनी चाहिए. कोई प्रोसीडिंग्स आपकी 73 और 74 में इनिशिएट नहीं होनी चाहिए. देन आपके ऊपर ये इंटरेस्ट नहीं लगेगा ऑन रिवर्सल ऑफ wrongfully availed credit but not utilized. And second conclusion, interest net tax liability पे लगेगा, ग्रॉस पे नहीं लगेगा. ओनली 20 लाख जो एग्जाम्पल मैंने आपके साथ शेयर किया, and that too from July 1, 2017. अगर आपने इंटरेस्ट ग्रॉस पे दे दिया है और इंसिडेंट्स आपने पास ऑन नहीं किया, you must claim refund of the same. That would be my conclusion. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for lot many update on GST. Thank you very much.